it is in regards with the incident, and you are our main witness, okay? So don't worry, you are not in trouble. This is just a routine interview, and we also need to go through some evidence and take your fingerprints and ask you some questions, okay? So don't stress. Okay, so the first thing that we will be doing is taking your fingerprints, okay? So that is also just a routine thing that we do, and I will walk you through it. Let me just put on some gloves. I am a bit perfectionistic, so what I'm going to need you to do is you need to put your finger on this ink. So we will do each finger. Okay, so it's just a little pad like this. So can you please give me your right thumb? Okay. Let me just put this a bit closer, okay? So just press it like this. Okay, and now you need to put it on this block over here on the paper. So you can just press it like this. Okay. Okay, and now your index finger, your right finger. Okay, just press it and onto the paper. Okay. And your middle finger. The next one, your ring finger. And the last one. Now we do your left hand. So it's exactly the same process. Okay, we are all done. Let me get you a cloth so that you can clean your fingers. Okay, so let me clean it for you so that you don't like everything full of ink. So you can give me your hands. Now we are all done with the fingerprints. So just going to quickly go through your case file. Just need to make some notes. So I am going to continue and ask you some questions, okay? But like I said, don't stress or worry. This is not an interrogation. This is just to confirm some details so that we can have our story straight, okay? So let me get my pencil. For the record, just state your full names. And what do you do for work? That sounds interesting. So, walk me through your typical day. Like, what do you do from the moment you wake up until you go to sleep? Take your time. Okay. And that's about every day that you do. Okay. On weekends it's a bit different. And tell me, where are you currently living? Do you live alone or with family? And do you usually go out at night or do you mostly stay home? Sometimes. Are there any specific places or with specific people? And who do you spend most of your time with you? And you've known them for a while. And tell me, have you perhaps had any disagreements with someone at work recently? You can definitely expand on that. Okay. And then, and did you manage to resolve it? Okay. Okay, so that is it for the personal information. So we will continue with our questioning right after. We just need to move on to the evidence right now. Okay, so I'm just going to put this away for now, and then we will continue soon. reception so that they can bring us some drinks. Hello, can you please bring us 2 rooibos teas? Thank you very much, Papa. So the tea is on its way. So for this, I will need to take out my gloves. Let me just find folder so that I can bring evidence. Hello, can you please bring evidence I to office 365? Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. All on their way. So there's just a few things that we have to go through, and I need your input into some of the evidence pieces. Okay, so I'm just going to thank you. You can just put it there. Thank you very much. So we have the first piece. Just remove these because we have to replace it as soon as it is taken. Do you recognize this piece of fabric? You do. Okay. Can you just tell me where it is from? Don't worry, take your time. and that was when you saw it. Okay. And then don't worry, you are doing really great. Okay, so let's see. So we do have a cut out piece. So I'm just going to check if there are possibly some fingerprints. I don't see any specifically, but I'm just going to make sure. So I don't see any fingerprints, but we will send this to forensics so that they can do like an in-depth investigation and analysis into this evidence piece. So I'm just going to clean this. Here is our tea. Thank you very much. That is going to be very delightful. Okay, so let's move on to the next piece. we have a package that was sent to us. I'm just going to put this into my evidence bag as well. So this was from an anonymous person. Let's see what is inside. Okay, wow, this is interesting. Let me just get So this is some type of gloss, and it actually looks there might be some a stain or something. Do you recognize this? No, not at all. Let me just make a note. I'm just going to check if I can perhaps scrape some of it. Well, it does look like it can come off. So I'm just going to put it back and send it to the lab. And just put it back with the wrap sheet. So lastly, we have some money. So you did tell us before that you know about the money. And where it was found. just to make sure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have bottom mouse and the queens. Is that what you remember? That is correct. Okay, so we are done with all the evidence. So I'm just going to ask you some more questions and then we are done for the day and then you can go home. Okay. So these questions will be more about the incident. Okay. So where were you on that time? So remember, it's just for the record. And walk me through that day. What happened? Okay. Did anyone see you at that time? Okay. Can you perhaps describe this person? Hair color, clothing, and they were walking. You are doing really good. Don't worry, my dear. So let's just go back a bit. When you were walking, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? did you make any calls or send any messages to anyone? And who would that be? Okay. Did you make any social media posts? Okay, we can just go back and check it out. If you can't remember, that is fine. Tell me, who do you trust the most? Well, that's easy. I really appreciate you coming in today. You really did help us a lot. And you can go home now and relax a bit. We will keep you updated on the case, and we will also call you when we need you again. But thank you for your cooperation. You have a lovely day